Okay, yeah, that feels
Just
better.
right.
So even though we're all nearing our 30s or in our 30s, um, we're still binge watching shows like children.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah, we are.
Yep.
And I would love to say that for so when I speak for all of us when I say HBO Max is like one of our favorite platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I
it's
could totally agree
definitely
with
took
that.
the number two spot for us, I think. So,
Mhm.
Hmm.
so like, like Netflix is the go-to for everybody, I think, just because you've had it so long.
Mhm.
But like Disney Plus came out strong, but faded very quickly. Like
Yeah.
you can go through the entire Disney Plus library in like a month. So
It's like nostalgic, but you have to be in the mood for it. And then you're only there for really one thing, which is like their new show of of the time of the year. So like is it Mandalorian or whatever else? Like Disney Plus is not the place I go to first, and it's actually like the last resort. So,
yeah,
Yeah,
and I
like
think
what do we
I
feel
don't
like
get why
watching
they're
as
not putting
nostalgia?
out more animated content on Disney Plus just yet. You know what I mean? Like I figured they
Mhm.
would have came out swinging.
well, Outward. I love that
Yeah.
movie. Like that was a great movie. I would love to see more of that on Disney for sure.
I haven't even seen Toy Story 4. Like, I don't know.
It's
I mean,
fun.
like there's nothing wrong with it. It's just I think they came out a little too fast. I think their game plan was to build up a little bit of a library and then put it out, but they like were like, oh shit, everybody else is coming out. We got to be out first. Well, I mean, second, I guess.
Yeah.
But even then, like as soon as HBO Max came out, I think it quickly overtook Disney Plus
Yeah.
I
just
agree with
for the
that.
fact that they have so much new content and actually like every month there's something new coming to HBO Max already.
They rotate their catalog out pretty fast, so it's not like your list gets stagnant or anything.
Yeah, and now that we
Well,
don't have to worry about a lot of other network shows falling off, it's great. Like the shows that you want to go back and keep watching are still going to be there.
and
Yeah.
HBO Max's biggest advantage is when there is a new movie out, depending on, which movie it is, they allow you to watch it for the first 30 days that it's out, same as in
Hmm.
theaters. Whereas Disney Plus, they're going to make you pay that extra $30 on top of your subscription. Ain't none of us going to do that.
Yeah.
See, Hulu reminds me of too much of like a regular TV guide. Like I think it's more old people friendly, right? Like my
Especially the live
parents,
TV.
yeah, my parents love Hulu. Like Hulu, live Hulu was what got them off of cable.
Look, this is what I want. I want an app that will take all of my subscriptions and bring them into that one app. So I just have to
Cable
search
TV.
in the one app for what I want,
Cable.
but I can pick it like an
Well,
advanced net
so
or advanced TiVo.
some of our topic of this is the actual merger, not a buyout, but an actual merger of HBO Max and Discovery Network. So, like, I see us getting there, right? But it's who are they? Who's going to sign the deals? I think is where the question's going to come in, right?
Hmm.
So, Discovery tried their own streaming service, and it wasn't doing bad, but it wasn't self-sustaining, right? It hadn't gotten to that. It's going to be too many people in the game to get to that point right now. And so, who was Discovery going to eventually sign with? And I think Peacock's in the same boat. I think Discovery is just the first to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who was Discovery going to sign with? Hulu, which is Disney owned, but also AT&T has stake in, right?
Hmm.
You had HBO Max, which is AT&T, and then you had Disney Plus. I haven't heard of Apple TV, like of them doing anything remotely.
Now Apple TV's doing their own shows, right?
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
Apple TV.
yeah. who's gonna sign up with who first. I think I was glad that Discovery went with HBO Max because I feel like Disney censors too much. And
I think
Disney have Discovery shows on it.
Nat
no, they
Geo.
have Net
Nat
Geo.
Geo.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Honest,
Well, I also think from like Discovery's perspective, like Discovery puts a lot of like true crime content out there, and that just seems like the perfect place is HBO for it.
yeah. I'm excited to see some Discovery Plus content. And
Yeah.
one thing that I just remembered is that a lot of YouTubers are partnered with Discovery Plus. So are we gonna see YouTube videos start appearing in that same in HBO Max?
Honestly, I've seen some YouTube videos lately that put like Viceland and other things to shame
Oh
between
fuck.
just the production, the video, the music, like everything they put into it. That one person doing it. So I
Wasn't
could see that.
Well,
wasn't the new
there's
Karate Kid series originally on YouTube?
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is
But
it-
Yeah, it
it's
was a new two, but it was bought out. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah.
lot better on Netflix as opposed to YouTube
Oh,
because
yeah.
YouTube was really low quality writing. It was more like to get the episodes out quicker. As where when it switched to Netflix, you really see some serious character developments and some expert writing. Like that's the one thing I
Yes.
don't want is I don't want these lower quality shows that were produced by YouTube that they don't want to sell off or that they partnered with or other YouTubers start appearing in HBO Max because I think that'll lessen the quality of content that's on there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or like it gives a leg up to like smaller shows too. Like platforms like Peacock, like I've heard some people talking about Peacock, like even like a family member of ours was talking about using it. Um so like I feel like maybe smaller shows would have a chance for that big break. Like Hollywood's not the same as it was anymore. Like this type of streaming has really renovated or revitalized that industry.
Yeah.
We've had a
Joker,
renaissance.
have you ever used the app Ver? So VRV, I think, right? No.
RVR or Ruve.
Yeah. I forget.
Roof.
I don't know, but I used to have it when it was paid, but now it's a free, and they just pretty much any anime you can watch it on there. You just gotta have commercials.
I'd say Hulu has the only anime I watch, Sailor Moon for the win.
I've been watching My Hero Academia, but
Whenever
and
you
you've been
can
watching
find
Demon
an
Slayer.
episode on like Hulu or Funimation or Crunchyroll, you can find it there. It just because they rebroadcast Japanese cable television.
That's
Mm.
pretty cool.
So with this merger, are we just going to now see Discovery Plus on HBO Max? Is that going to be our biggest difference?
I think it will. They haven't put out a lot of details because it hasn't been finalized just yet.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty much like they're gonna be putting out details pretty soon, right? So this is like the first announcement that the deal's going through. It has to be approved, and then sign papers, and it's done. And I think they're gonna do the like they did with Cartoon Network, which they also bought out a while back too. And
Oh.
it will just it will be a hub on HBO Max because so they've been building your hubs. So you have like currently like Turner Classic Movies, uh, is a hub. Crunchyroll's
Yeah.
a hub.
Hmm.
Uh, Cartoon Network is a hub. Adult
Mhm.
Swim hub. So I think they'll just add the Discovery hub.
That's gonna be really cool.
And plus, Discovery Plus just had way too many commercials, and the commercials would like appear on screen while the show was going.